There is a baseline test done every single year in training camp for everybody. I had to take them. I'd assume AJ had to as well. Did you dumb it down a little bit so that if you did get a little hazy, maybe you get more answers right than you were supposed to?
I didn't dumb it down. I think there's definitely jokes about that, and people talk about it like, well, I don't want to do great on this one because then if I do get dinged up, like you're gonna know. So people joke about that. I don't think you have to dumb it down. I think the test is so stupid and so long, you naturally just lose focus and you don't care anymore. You just finish as fast as you can.
Yes. I had to take one for the NXT. And it was my first time taking one in a long time.
How'd you do?
I forgot it was fucking 2 hours long. I forgot how long. Foxy had to sit in the waiting room. There's no way. I didn't remember it being as long as it was. In no way Foxy thought it was going to be as long as it was.
No chance. They kicked me out of there. I couldn't be in there.
It was an hour and a half. It felt like it's probably only like
multiple. Were you on the computer? I know there was multiple times you have to sit on a computer for like 30 straight minutes just picking out like shapes and squares and words that don't fit. You naturally just do it. Like I remember, I think I was in Cincinnati and I had to take my initial baseline test, or just the one part of it on a computer that took most guys like 30 minutes. I walked out of there after like 9. And they're like, what's going on? I'm like, this is stupid anyway.
Hold on. And now he comes out and says, well, I've had 0 documented concussions.
Yeah, no wonder.
That's because they look at your baseline test and they go, this is the dumbest human that has ever taken this test.
Couldn't even fucking finish it.
And you go and they're like, what is 2 + 3? And you're like, well, it's sometimes 23 maybe. No. Or it's 5. I mean, it depends. Is this a -3? And they're like, AJ's a fucking idiot anyways. That's why you have no documented concussions. It makes a lot of sense.
I never had to go back and get another test. So I've only had baseline tests. They never were like, oh, he's dinged up. Let's give him another test to compare it to the baseline.
That's because the athletic trainers are looking at the results. They're like, yep, legitimately stupid.
Yeah,
so
this guy
don't even get him measured.
Dumber than shit. His brain is the size of a penny. He's not getting a concussion.
This guy already has a concussion, it seems like. He is dumb.
That's good by being that dumb, I'm actually that much smarter because of the small brain. I don't get concussions.
But you're not dumb, though. You just faked the test, which is exactly what that guy's question was.
I never faked the test on purpose. It naturally happened because it was too long.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, once I was getting through that baseline test, I knew how important it was. I was like, okay, I don't want a concussion. We know a lot about concussion. I got about 20 minutes into that thing. I'm like, are we fucking serious, dude? Yeah, that's a triangle. Okay, bing. Was that the same color as the 1-2 before? I don't know. Was it? Nope, wrong. Okay, fuck it. Those are the questions. It was like, was this the exact spot that the circle was 2 slides ago? It was like, fucking maybe, dude. I don't know. Get me out of here. I'm 30 minutes into this thing. Are we already done? And then at the end of it, I was like, I did exactly what I shouldn't have done there, because if I actually get hurt, they do it, and I'm a little bit off, they'll be like, yeah, he's on par because I just kind of mailed it in. It is just a natural, and maybe that's a part of the test. Like, yeah, this guy cannot stay focused for longer than 25 minutes on this anyways. Maybe that's your score dropped off immediately 25 minutes in there. Very natural for you. It is wild, though. So sorry to interrupt. If you're a man watching this, you deserve to have long, great. And you can do that now with our friends at Roman. Right now, you go to GetRoman.com. You get $10 off and free 2-day shipping on Roman swipes, which are guaranteed to make you have longer, more fulfilling every time you get in the sack. Now, let's get back to the fornicating action. But the old questions on the sideline for whether or not you had a concussion was, what city are you in? And guys would like look around. They're like, oh, that's a Chief look. Kansas City, I think. Yep. All right. Get his ass back.
Get him in. Put me in.
Get his ass back in there. What was the quarterback? What quarterback told us that? Find the line.
Oh, Sanchez.
Oh, yeah, I'm walking.
Mark Sanchez told him that Brunell told him that once you take a big shot and you got to walk back to your sideline. Now, obviously, we've seen guys walk to the other sideline, which just does not work. You have to know at least which side is your sideline. And he said, find a line. Brunell told him to find a line like it was a DUI test and just follow that thing to the sideline as best as you can, because if not, you'll kind of get off balance or whatever. It's like, damn. I think it was last week I saw a guy start walking to the other side. It might have been Air Bear. Air Bear might have got up and started walking the other direction, and they're like, no, we're back this way. And I was like, the guy didn't even fucking know what sideline he was.
Rookie mistake.
The guy didn't even.
Mistake.
They're like, well, there's no fans in the stands.
Got a lot on his mind.
Yeah, but I feel like I always knew what sideline was our sideline. I don't.
Well, if I didn't, I could just take a look and see who's wearing the same color jerseys.
I think he got hit from both sides, and they had the trainers out there, and he stood up. He seemed like he was with it, and then he just started walking like almost like 2-3 gates, just like full speed. And they were like, no, come on, Justin, you're going back over here. And I was like, wait a minute, is that a? But I thought maybe he was just looking down, he wasn't paying attention or something like that. But I mean, that is the same team that
could have a ruptured brain too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Puncture.